That late bus sloshed against the curb outside. The yellow streetlight caught the falling spray. You took your coat off, dripping by the hall, and smiled like 40 years had slipped away. The radiator hums its quiet song, so pull a chair up close and stay a while. The storm can rattle on the window frame. We have nowhere we need to be tonight. Warm tea pours softly in a quiet rhythm, while brass horns murmur on a dusty vinyl plate. You sink right deep into the velvet chair, content to rest beside the hearth and wait. The stormy shadows flicker on the floor, safe from the chill that lingers at the door. Remember how we walked these roads back then, when youth was loud and days were far too fast. Now raindrops drum a slow and steady beat, and all the finest things are made to last. I pass a slice of apple pie your way, and watch the silver lamplight touch your hand. Warm tea pours softly in a quiet rhythm, while brass horns murmur on a dusty vinyl plate. You sink right deep into the velvet chair, content to rest beside the hearth and wait. The stormy shadows flicker on the floor, safe from the chill that lingers at the door. The years took many things we used to hold. They turned our dark hair into silver thread. But sitting here, the room is still and calm, with warm old memories resting in my head. A car tire splashes far down on the street. Just close your eyes and let the hour go slow. I am right here beside you, my old friend. No other place we ever need to go. Heavy oak legs press the rug, holding 80 years of late night tea. Raindrops tap the window pane, while the quiet house settles around me. I'm writing down a message across time to the boy who stayed awake in fear. The storm outside is soft tonight, no harsh lightning left to fear, just steady water on the street and an old song playing near. You thought the dark would swallow every dream you chased in vain, holding tightly to a pocket full of pennies in the rain. The scars you worried over turned to stories on my hands, and time was kinder than the shadows across those early lands. So put down that heavy burden while the night to become this gentle song. Stop checking the hallway clock every hour. That girl at the station forgave your mistake. The career you lost in cold November was never a promise you were meant to break. We made it to this quiet room with drywall socks and a warm lamp lit. If I could reach through 50 years of storm, I would take your trembling wrist right now. Tell you that the road turns warm and the world forgives you somehow. The rain is slowing to a hush. The chair supports my weary frame. You did just fine, my younger friend. I still remember your young name. Good night to 23.
To soft melted brass. Steam rises slowly from 2 ceramic mugs, fogging the lower third of the glass. You shook your coat off by the entrance door, wiping the storm from your silver hair. I tipped my napkin fold and pointed down, offering the empty vinyl chair. The rain taps steady on the rusted sill, a gentle rhythm in the quiet booth. You ask me if I mind the midnight hour, and I just smile and tell you the truth. You told me how you missed the evening train. I answered that a late stop brings a friend. We watched the water trace the window pane and talked until the downpour reached its end. 2 quiet strangers sitting in the warmth, while heavy weather drifted slowly north. Your coffee cooled down to a lukewarm brown. Mine rested untouched beside the card. You spoke of gardens back in '74. I spoke of winters when the frost grew hard. No names were needed in the yellow glow, just gentle nods across the checkered floor. A shared refuge from the drumming sky behind a squeaky brass-hinged front door. Outside the deluge turns to mist and air. The street lamps shimmer in the dampening night. You touch your brim and give a nod of thanks, stepping outside beneath the golden light. The rain stops softly on the pavement now. Take care tonight, you say, and walk away. A quiet greeting on a rainy night is all a heart requires to end the day. Yesterday you said the roof might leak soon, and now the dark rain taps against the glass. A tiny radio plays an old-fashioned tune, while heavy gray clouds slowly start to pass. The radiator clinks inside the dark room. The yellow street lamp reflects in the street. A forgotten coat hangs down by the door. Two mismatched slippers warm up my old feet, while shadows stretch long across the wooden floor. The downpour washes clean the sleepy town, while steam rolls softly off a ceramic plate. A stray dog wanders as the wind slows down, and water pools beside the iron garden gate. We watch the quiet storm without a single sound. Your reader glasses sit beside the stack of news. A red wool blanket rests upon your knees. The porch light flickers in its silver hues, shining through wet leaves on the maple trees. An empty teacup leaves a ring upon the oak. The grandfather clock strikes 11:15. A distant chimney trails a faint line of smoke, making this peaceful dark feel a bit like heaven. The downpour washes clean the sleepy town, while steam rolls softly off a ceramic plate. A stray dog wanders as the wind slows down, and water pools beside the iron garden gate. We watch the quiet storm without a single sound. The rain taps its steady, gentle rhythm. Your slippers rest beside mine by the chair. Night carries all our quiet thoughts within them, with gentle darkness resting everywhere. Coarse woven wool against my thumb, soft ribbed edges where the thread pulled loose. Outside the pane, the dark drops hum. Sip from the mug, no left excuse. I trace the weave from front to back, and 50 years just fade to black. Porch light flickers through the storm, a gentle pulse of yellow gold. The quiet parlor turns so warm, releasing stories kept from cold. A sudden spark of laughter fills the midnight hallway space, while heavy drops collide outside to wipe away the trace. We danced in soaked rubber boots along the cobblestone, and shared a single coat before the final train was gone. Damp knit held your shoulder heat until the dawn returned. Frayed cotton hems remember well, the cafe porch in '69. Each raindrop sounds a tiny bell that brings your hand back into mine. I'd turn the sleeve and find the seam where time froze in a quiet dream. A sudden spark of laughter fills the midnight hallway space, while heavy drops collide outside to wipe away the trace. We danced in soaked rubber boots along the cobblestone and shared a single coat before the final train was gone. Damp knit held your shoulder heat until the dawn returned. The radiator hums its steady tune, the shower of the dark keeps falling down. I do not need to chase the vanished moon when vintage cloth can warm this sleeping town. Soft wool between my fingers now, the rain settles low on the roof. A gentle smile, a quiet vow, still warm, still safe, still proof. That glowing 4 upon the mantel clock will shine softly through our quiet room. Outside, the April rain will tap the glass and wash away the midnight bloom. I see us rocking into wooden chairs, with knitted blankets draped across our knees. The kettle humming on a low brass flame, as gentle as a summer breeze. Our hands will hold the very same worn cups, with faint blue flowers faded by the years. And watching water stream along the porch will chase away the ghost of old worries and fears. When silver threads have gathered in your hair, we will sit beside the dripping kitchen pane, counting every drop that fills the tin can on the sill, remembering how we danced when young inside the heavy rain. A record playing low upon the shelf, some saxophone from 1964. The rhythm whispering against the dark, while gentle shadows dance across the floor. You turn to me and smile without a word, and pat my hand to say that time was kind. The thunderstorm will It hasn't happened yet, my darling friend. The years are still ahead for us to grow. But when the storm clouds gather late at night, the future warmth is everything I know. The ticking hands will slowly pass the 5. The quiet rain will patter till the dawn. I hold you now and dream of later on. This tarnished thimble rests beside the spoon, a little dented where your thumb pressed deep. Outside the window plays a low bass tune as midnight turns the gravel driveway steep. The steady drum of raindrops on the pane brings back the kitchen where we used to sit. The kettle sighs its final wisp of steam. A soft piano begins to drift. I count the tiny scratches in the seam and feel the quiet darkness start to shift. The storm sweeps soft across the orchard rows tonight, while vintage needle grooves spin out a melody. I warm my weathered palm against the lamp glow bright, and hear old rafters yield to water running free. Each steady drop recalls a gentle vow in June, before the harvest faded 'neath the silver moon. Your sewing basket rests upon the chair, with wooden spools of navy cotton thread. A silver mist is hanging in the air, while clock ticks circle round the narrow bed. I turn the thimble slowly in my hand. We built these walls to hold the winter cold away, to keep our teacups warm through April skies. And though the years move onward day by day, the rain still settles low where memory lies. The storm recedes along the ridge, night settles on the wooden bridge. 5 tiny stitches left to mend. Good night, my sweet and quiet friend.
Tires splash against the asphalt curb, a gentle hum through darkening air. No noisy worries to disturb the way you rest upon that chair.
pull the woven blanket tight and watch the window gather steam. The city softens for the night, sinking slow into a dream. The kettle starts a quiet sigh, a golden glow upon the floor. We let the stormy world go by behind a softly bolted door. You trace a circle on the fogged up glass and count the wet street lights until they fade, while stories from my youth begin to pass like shadows on a velvet lamp you made. We hold these moments gentle as we age. The rain keeps drumming on the sill, a steady rhythm, soft and low. Your coffee cup is standing still beside the wrecker's easy glow. You smile and nod without a word, remembering some distant June. The sweetest sound I ever heard is playing in this quiet room. Years fly like leaves upon the breeze, yet sitting here with you tonight I find a deep and quiet ease beneath the amber table light. You trace a circle on the fogged up glass and count the wet street lights until they fade, while stories from our youth begin to pass like shadows on a velvet lamp you made. We hold these moments gentle as we age. So rest your head, oh trusted friend. The rain will wash the dark clean, where all the noisy hours end. We share a peaceful silent scene. Drifts down the hallway, mixes with damp asphalt near the sill. Arthur turns a page of his old book while rain taps gently on the window glass. He pulls his knitted cardigan around his chest and listens as the city settles down to sleep. The street lamp casts a slow amber gleam upon the dusty record spinning slow. The dark sky spills its water on the avenue outside, while warmth surrounds the parlor where his memories reside. He strokes the velvet armrest of the chair his Martha chose and hums a gentle melody until his eyelids close. A mug of chicory cools upon the stand. The quiet ticking wall clock marks the hour. Outside the gutters hum a lazy song that rolls across the roof and down the lane. He smiles to hear the thunder miles away, safe inside, where blue lights softly glow. 80 years of storms have swept through this town, yet tonight the quiet, steady rhythm calms his mind. No need to hurry, nowhere left to run, just raindrops trickling on the glass in time. The dark sky spills its water on the avenue outside, while warmth surrounds the parlor where his memories reside. He strokes the velvet armrest of the chair his Martha chose and hums a gentle melody until his eyelids close. The needle gently skips upon the groove outside. The rain keeps brushing through the trees. Arthur sleeps in quiet peace tonight. One quiet memory cuts right through the dark, just as the fireplace drops its final spark. Outside the window pane, the rain begins to fall, casting long shadowy lines across the hallway wall. The velvet armchair holds a sleepy cat beside a faded yellow welcome mat. Streetlights bleed amber on the dripping glass as quiet midnight minutes slowly pass. A heavy brass kettle starts to hum upon the stove, while water sheets down through the apple grove. The needle lands soft on the spinning black record as gentle jazz sax plays an old minor chord, and shadow play dances on the patterned rug floor. The grandfather clock ticks a steady slow beat, reflecting blue light from the soaked asphalt street. An antique glass lamp glows a buttery gold, holding off midnight and keeping out cold. Raindrops play waltzes on the tin kitchen roof, leaving wet circles as damp visual proof. A heavy brass kettle starts to hum upon the stove, while water sheets down through the apple grove. The needle lands soft on the spinning black record as gentle jazz sax plays an old minor chord, and shadow play dances on the patterned rug floor. Steam rises slowly from a chipped porcelain cup, where quiet old photographs gather dust up. The wind bends the cedar branch low toward the lawn, keeping the sleeper so safe until dawn. A heavy brass kettle starts to hum upon the stove, while water sheets down through the apple grove. The needle lands patterned rug floor. The saxophone fades into a low, steady groove, while shadows across the hardwood gently move. Rain on the glass slowly softens its sound as peaceful, warm silence settles around.
Where do old songs go when the needle lifts? The rain taps soft against the bedroom glass. I watch a stray thought wander through the drift of sleepy hours as the shadows pass. The radiator hums a steady rhyme, and thoughts drift backwards to a sweeter time. My slippers rest beside the rocking chair, while quiet memories linger in the air. A cup of chicory is turning cold. The clock ticks slowly as the night grows old. I watch the gentle water paint the frame and hear the whisper of a forgotten name. The wet pavement reflects the lamplight glow, while decades melt away like winter snow. Your faded sweater hangs behind the door as heavy raindrops drum upon the floor. I trace the quiet patterns on the rug and find the warmth that keeps my spirit snug. Why does the kettle always whistle low? I trace a water droplet slipping down. The brass lamp casts an amber-colored halo over the quiet roofs of this old town. A silver spoon sits beside the mug, safe from the autumn weather's chilly tug. I close my eyes and hear the saxophone play soft tunes from a record of our own. The mind wanders off down a cobblestone lane where young lovers danced in the midsummer rain. No answers arrive to the questions I keep, just whispering rhythms that lull me to sleep. Is anybody awake out there tonight? Just the rain and the slow yellow light drifting away now, resting my eyes.
Three matches left inside the box tonight, resting near my lukewarm porcelain cup. The window frame is leaking pale street light. A steady rain comes washing gently up. I touch the worn cardboard with my thumb and listen while the evening whispers come. The radiator hums its ancient tune, filling up the room with steady heat. A low sax melody plays out of time, drifting past the puddles in the street. The storm paints silver streaks across the pane, while velvet shadows dance through night and rain. A forgotten letter waits beneath the lamp, holding ancient secrets that remain. Now gentle darkness settles deep and slow, with soft old about songs upon the radio. The ticking clock above the kitchen sink measures out the hours one by one. It leaves a quiet space for me to think about the simple things we left undone. A blue old blanket pulled across my knees, a shelter from the wind among the trees. Years go by like water on the roof, leaving small reminders in their wake. I do not need a grand or loud proof to know how much a heart can learn to take. Just a cup of tea on steady ground, and rain to make a sweet, familiar sound. Three matches resting on the oak. The kettle cools into a quiet smoke. The rain falls soft and slow. Good night to yesterday.
Sweet cinnamon and rain-soaked cedar wood fill up the hallway where the coat rack stood. Old Arthur turns the quiet brass knob slow to watch the puddle reflected lanterns glow. He hangs his drippy jacket by the seam and breathes the air that smells like earth and steam. The kettle hums a gentle whistle tune beneath a hidden clouded autumn moon. Martha lays two saucers on the tray and sweeps the chilly evening drafts away. A yellow streetlight paints the hallway floor while silver rivers streak the parlor door. They share a biscuit baked at 8 o'clock, safe from the storm behind a brass key lock. The pendulum swings slow inside the frame. Soft shadows dance without a single name. The scent of wet oak leaves begins to settle in beside the polished wooden violin. Her silver hair catches the table light. Two teacups resting in the quiet night. He sits down slowly in his favorite place and smiles across the little cozy space. Outside, the gutter spills its heavy load, draining the dark along the gravel road. Inside, the heart still holds a quiet spark, a gentle shelter from the pouring dark. Still lingering in the air beside the damp wool on the hallway chair. The rain taps upon the windowsill, and all the house grows comfortable and still.
sudden thought disturbed the quiet room, like footsteps on a carpet in the dark. Outside the window frame, the navy gloom is lit up by a lone street lamp spark. The steady drizzle tapping on the glass reminds me how these midnight hours pass. The radiator hums a soft low key as steam begins to warm the wooden floor. A silver shadow bends across the door and brings an old forgotten sight to me. A black sedan glides past the narrow drive, its taillights streak across the slick asphalt. The tall grandfather clock keeps warmth alive, while steady water brings the town to a halt. The steaming teapot rests on iron tile, a yellow bookmark sticking from a page. I haven't thought about that lane in a while, or how we watched the autumn weather age. The lace curtain sways without a sound as raindrops gather softly on the ground. An armchair waits beside the standing lamp, where velvet cushions hold a faded dent. The air inside is dry, the garden damp, and sweet wet earth becomes a quiet scent. A black sedan glides past the narrow drive, its taillights streak across the slick asphalt. The tall grandfather clock keeps warmth alive, while steady water brings the town to a halt. The street lamp burns behind a heavy cloud. The sleepy city isn't very loud, just water falling slowly from the eaves, and wind that stirs the wet maple leaves. Why do the shadows always lean toward the kitchen lamp? I watch the storm kick small blue pebbles off the driveway ledge. My tea is turning cold inside a patterned stoneware mug. A yellow taxi cab swerves past the garden edge. The radiator hums a key I used to know. Thoughts drift like feathers down a chimney stack below. The wall clock ticks in 3/4 time, a half-read paper from last June. I count the raindrops on the lime and hum an unfamiliar tune. The wet pavement gleams like polished dark obsidian glass, while tires hiss softly on the slick asphalt below. Pendulum swings steady through the velvet grass as forgotten melodies drift gently where breezes blow. We keep old secrets locked inside a tin biscuit tray, waiting for morning light to wash all lingering doubts away. The cat turns twice upon the woolen rug and sleeps. I wonder if my sister still collects those blue glass beads. Outside, the copper gutter overflows and weeps. A scattered deck of playing cards and leftover seeds. Mine wanders off to summer spent along the northern coast. It is strange how quiet moments seem to hold us cosmos. Did I turn off the cellar light? I think about a bicycle I painted navy blue. The sound of thunder rolling across the quiet bay. 100 little memories passing straight on through. The storm slows down to a gentle tap. A folded blanket resting on my lap. Still asking questions to the heavy air, with nobody sitting in the corner chair.
That late bus sloshed against the curb outside. The yellow streetlight caught the falling spray. You took your coat off, dripping by the hall, and smiled like 40 years had slipped away. The radiator hums its quiet song, so pull a chair up close and stay a while. The storm can rattle on the window frame. We have nowhere we need to be tonight. Warm tea pours softly in a quiet rhythm, while brass horns murmur on a dusty vinyl plate. You sink right deep into the velvet chair, content to rest beside the hearth and wait. The stormy shadows flicker on the floor, safe from the chill that lingers at the door. Remember how we walked these roads back then, when youth was loud and days were far too fast. Now raindrops drum a slow and steady beat, and all the finest things are made to last. I pass a slice of apple pie your way, and watch the silver lamplight touch your hand. Warm tea pours softly in a quiet rhythm, while brass horns murmur on a dusty vinyl plate. You sink right deep into the velvet chair, content to rest beside the hearth and wait. The stormy shadows flicker on the floor, safe from the chill that lingers at the door. The years took many things we used to hold. They turned our dark hair into silver thread. But sitting here, the room is still and calm, with warm old memories resting in my head. A car tire splashes far down on the street. Just close your eyes and let the hour go slow. I am right here beside you, my old friend. No other place we ever need to go. Heavy oak legs press the rug, holding 80 years of late night tea. Raindrops tap the window pane, while the quiet house settles around me. I'm writing down a message across time to the boy boy who stayed awake in fear. The storm outside is soft tonight, no harsh lightning left to fear, just steady water on the street and an old song playing near. You thought the dark would swallow every dream you chased in vain, holding tightly to a pocket full of pennies in the rain. The scars you worried over turned to stories on my hands, and time was kinder than the shadows across those early lands. So put down that heavy burden while the night grows long. You survive the bitter winter to become this gentle song. Checking the hallway clock every hour. That girl at the station forgave your mistake. The career you lost in cold November was never a promise you were meant to break. We made it to this quiet room with drywall socks and a warm lamp lit. If I could reach through 50 years of storm, I would take your trembling wrist right now, tell you that the road turns warm and the world forgives you somehow. The rain is slowing to a hush. The chair supports my weary frame. You did just fine, my younger friend. I still remember your young name. Good night to 23.
To soft melted brass. Steam rises slowly from two ceramic mugs, fogging the lower third of the glass. You shook your coat off by the entrance door, wiping the storm from your silver hair. I tipped my napkin fold and pointed down, offering the empty vinyl chair. The rain taps steady on the rusted sill, a gentle rhythm in the quiet booth. You ask me if I mind the midnight hour, and I just smile and tell you the truth. You told me how you missed the evening train. I answered that a late stop brings a friend. We watched the water trace the window pane and talked until the downpour reached its end. Two quiet strangers sitting in the warmth, while heavy weather drifted slowly north. Your coffee cooled down to a lukewarm brown. Mine rested untouched beside the card. You spoke of gardens back in '74. I spoke of winters when the frost grew hard. No names were needed in the yellow glow, just gentle nods glass hinged front door. Outside the deluge turns to mist and air. The street lamps shimmer in the dampening night. You touch your brim and give a nod of thanks, stepping outside beneath the golden light. The rain stops softly on the pavement now. Take care tonight, you say, and walk away. A quiet greeting on a rainy night is all a heart requires to end the day. Yesterday you said the roof might leak soon, and now the dark rain taps against the glass. A tiny radio plays an old-fashioned tune, while heavy gray clouds slowly start to pass. The radiator clinks inside the dark room. The yellow street lamp reflects in the street. A forgotten coat hangs down by the door. Two mismatched slippers warm up my old feet, while shadows stretch long across the wooden floor. The downpour washes clean the sleepy town, while steam rolls softly off a ceramic plate. A stray dog wanders as the wind slows down, and water pools beside the iron garden gate. We watch the quiet storm without a single sound. Your reader glasses sit beside the stack of news. A red wool blanket rests upon your knees. The porch light flickers in its silver hues, shining through wet leaves on the maple trees. An empty teacup leaves a ring upon the oak. The grandfather clock strikes 11:15. A distant chimney trails a faint line of smoke, making this peaceful dark feel a bit like heaven. The downpour washes clean the sleepy town, while steam rolls softly off a ceramic plate. A stray dog wanders as the wind slows down, and water pools beside the iron garden gate. We watch the quiet storm without a single sound. The rain taps its steady, gentle rhythm. Your slippers rest beside mine by the chair. Night carries all our quiet thoughts within them, with gentle darkness resting everywhere. Coarse woven wool against my thumb, soft ribbed edges where the thread pulled loose. Outside the pane, the dark drops hum. Sip from the mug, no left excuse. I trace the weave from front to back, and 50 years just fade to black. The porch light flickers through the storm, a gentle pulse of yellow gold. The quiet parlor turns so warm, releasing stories kept from cold. A sudden spark of laughter fills the midnight hallway space, while heavy drops collide outside to wipe away the trace. We danced in soaked rubber boots along the cobblestone and shared a single coat before the final train was gone. Damp knit held your shoulder heat until the dawn returned. Frayed cotton hems remember well, the cafe porch in '69. Each raindrop sounds a tiny bell that brings your hand back into mine. I turn the sleeve and find the seam where time froze in a quiet dream. A sudden spark of laughter fills the midnight hallway space, while heavy drops collide outside to wipe away the trace. We danced in soaked rubber boots along the cobblestone and shared a single coat before the final train was gone. Damp knit held your shoulder heat until the dawn returned. The radiator hums its steady tune, the shower of the dark keeps falling down. I do not need to chase the vanished moon when vintage cloth can warm this sleeping town. Soft wool between my fingers now, the rain settles low on the roof. A gentle smile, a quiet vow, still warm, still safe, still proof.